Hey, students, very good evening to all of you. Of course, we have a new student called Ming Chong. Hey, Ming Chong, my name is Sunny. And of course, today we are doing algebra, factorization, and expansion. So, of course, we're waiting for one more student to jump in, but apparently late, but we shall get started. Okay. Please on your video, Yungzi, of course, I understand your scenario. Ming Chong, please on your video so that I could see you. Okay, let's look at the first question. All right. Last week we did the cross method, so factorization, right? Today we are looking at the frame method, or they call it the box method, whichever. All right. Look at the screen. The first thing you need to do, you have to draw the frame, which looks more like a tic-tac-toe kind. You know, the frame for tic-tac-toe, exactly the same. So the first term, which is x squared, hang on, goes off. This thing here should be right in the middle of the frame. That is the first thing you need to do. And then the last term, which shows plus 6, that should be right at the bottom right. This one, okay? Okay. These are the first two things you need to do before you can actually proceed with your frame method. Okay, the next step, look at the screen. You have to put the multiplication sign here. Okay, hang on. All right, these are the times there. At the extreme top left, yeah, that is the multiplication sign. You got to put it there. Now, the next thing you need to do will be, I want you to write down the factors of plus 6. You saw that? So what are the factors of plus 6? It's 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Okay? And the next thing I want you to look, hang on, will be the middle second term, which is plus 5x. You saw that? Okay. What you need to do is, you remember we did the cross method last week? Okay, cross method, some students find it rather comfortable. Some students find the frame method more comfortable. So it's a matter of choice here. All right. So what happens here? You got 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. You know it is plus 6. Therefore, let's take 1 times 6. It has to be either, I'll work on 1 times 6 first. You can have two possible combinations. It's either plus 1 times plus 6, hang on, which gives you, of course, plus 6, or the other combination is going to be minus 1 times minus 6, which also gives you plus 6, right? But which one must you adopt? Which one must you take? Okay, you look at the second term. It is 5x. Positive 5x. And don't forget, the other factor is 2 times 3, all right? I leave that here. You got plus, and you got minus 2 times minus 3. Okay? Okay. Both gives you plus 6. Of course, this also gives you plus 6. But now, which factors must you take to factorize this? Any idea, boys? And Ming Chong, I don't see you. Can you on your video? Okay, all right. I'm trying, I mean, nothing to be shy of, seriously. I don't know why students are very shy. You should be happy and proud to be on the screen, all right? I mean, everybody got different faces, but it's just a matter of being comfortable. So don't feel shy, because if you're on the screen, I know who you are, because I know your name, but I can't see your face. So I don't know whom I'm talking to actually. Of course, you can see me. All right. So I mean, if you can do that, it's good. Okay. Now you got these two set of numbers, 1 times 6 and 2 times 3. Okay. Which one do you think you should take? Remember, you got to be careful of the second term, which is plus 5x. Okay. Now let's look at the. Okay, if we add these first two set of numbers, I mean 1 times 6. If you add these two numbers, you get plus 7. Therefore, this one is definitely off. But if you subtract them, the difference is 5, right? Okay. You got a diff of 5. Likewise, you do the same thing for the minus 1 times minus 6. If you add them up, it's going to be minus 1 plus minus 6, which also gives you minus 7, right? But you have plus 5x, so this combination is off. Then the other one is minus 1 plus minus 6, or the other way around, right? You get a difference of 5. Okay, but this can get pretty confusing. But what I will want you to do is, you can do a smart guess and check. So I'll do the first one for you. So I'm going to use green here. Okay. First and foremost, you work on the first digit here. Wait. This, you know, this is 5x. You work on this. X squared. So you know that x times x gives you x squared, right? That's the first thing you need to do. The second bit, you can try the factors, but in this case, I'll make it easy for you. I know this is plus 6, and I know the second term is plus 5x. So what I'll do is, it's basically guess and check. So I take this, all right? I'll take both as positive. Hang on. I'll do a fast one, a quick check. Okay, let's say I take 2 times 3. Of course, I get 6. This is the factors for 6. But, okay, I need this to be 5x, right? So over here, I put 2. I don't want the factors here, 2. And the other factor, I'm going to write it down here. You saw that? Okay. So now what happens? Watch, you can take x times 2. You get 2x. All right. And then you take x. Don't forget, this is times. You take x times 3. You get 3x. Remember, it's all plus, right? It's plus 2 plus 3, right? So now you get plus 2x and you get plus 3x. The most important part, the most important check when you do this method is this final part. I'm going to circle it. You saw this? So this is important, because when you add them up, let's do it. Plus 3x plus 2x, I get plus 5x. And this is the same as this, right? Right. The second term. That means your combination of factors are correct. All right. So you have to actually, you can do a trial and error. It's just a few combination. It may take you extra 15-20 seconds, but practice makes perfect. After some time, you will get well versed with this. All right. So it's a matter of practice. So the most important check is this. So you got this sorted, which is plus 5x, which is the same as the second term. That means you are actually correct. So now you have to write down the answer. So the first answer is going to be this, x plus 2, and the other answer is going to be x plus 3. So bracket x plus 2, close bracket, open bracket, x plus 3 equal. So this is your answer. Clear? So this is what we call the frame method. Take this down. And let's try the next one. All right, same thing. First thing, you got the frame there. Don't forget, you should insert the multiplication sign. I just did that. So first thing you need to do is, what are the factors to get 5x squared? It's the same as 5 times 1x squared, which is the same as 5 times x squared, right? In this case, it's going to be, it's not going to be this, it's going to be, this is the way you do it, because over here, it's going to be x times x, right? So over here, it's going to be 5x times x, which gives you 5x squared. So I'm going to write this down here, 5x, and this will be x. So 5x times x, I get 5x squared. Okay, so that's done, huh? Okay, now you know the last term, which is minus 6. Again, use a different color, it's green. What are the factors of minus 6? You can have 1 times minus 6, or minus 1 times 6, or 2 times minus 3, or minus 3 times 2. Okay, so you got 4 combination there, because you need minus 6. So this gives you minus 6, likewise here, and this as well. So you know one of the factors will be a negative number, right? So, and don't forget, you got 5x here, and you're trying to derive. When you do your cross multiplication eventually, yeah, you're going to see this is 13x, right? Plus 13x. So let's try this, all right? Okay, let's say I'm going to give you some wrong numbers. Let's say I put minus 2 here. I change this color so it's too light. Okay, I put minus 2 and I put 3 on the other side. Okay, because I need minus 6. Minus 2 times 3 will give me minus 6, which is correct, right? Okay, students, you can look at the screen if you are confused. Okay, trust me, you'll be given time to attempt a few questions. So if you can master this now, it'll be good for you. Okay, I've given you the wrong answer here, but I'll explain to you why. Okay, look, I've taken minus 2 and 3. Of course, minus 2 times 3 gives me minus 6. There's no problem with that. But now, see what's happening. 5x times minus 2. I get minus 10x. All right? And then x times 3, I get 3x. Positive 3x. The other one is minus. But you remember what I said? When you add up these two numbers, you should get 13x. Now what I have is minus 10x plus 3x. All right? So what do I get? I get minus 7x. Therefore, my combination is wrong. That means this and this combination is wrong. I may have to switch it. That means I put the 3 on the other side. I put the minus 2 on the other side. All right? So this is the most important check. Minus 10x plus 3x. I get minus 7. But what I need is plus 13x, right? So this answer is wrong. So again, is erase this, and all this. And now I'll try another combination. And that's going to be, again, put 3 here. And again, put minus 2 here, right? Okay, now let's look at this. 5x times 3 gives you 15x plus 15x, all right?